Hello, I'm Ken Sorensen, KPLE-TV General Manager, and here in the studio with me for this, joining me for this KPLE special is Bilal Niazi. And he's from Afghanistan, but I want him to tell a little bit more about himself.
Hello, good. Thank you very much for calling me in this important show. My name is Bilal Niazi. I am from Afghanistan. I came to the United States in December 2023, and I had a long journey from Afghanistan to here. I'm a believer that I believe that God's give a lot of blessings for Afghanistan people, and but today they are living in darkness. But I believe and I have hope for future of Afghanistan.
Yeah. Wow. We've been visiting for this past hour, and just hearing his story about moving from Afghanistan and ended up in Brazil, also the U.S. and Canada, and he's just fascinating. And I too share, because of time in Afghanistan, that belief that there is hope for that country and for the people of Afghanistan. Share a little bit more about the story and how you ended up here and how we're meeting today.
Yes. Yes, today when I arrived in the studio, we had a good conversation, and now I'm here to be share with people. So about the story of mine, it's a long journey, but we cannot explain in hours. But I'm trying to be make it quick. So I came up from Afghanistan. If I am telling about the story of mine in Afghanistan, so I'm from Afghanistan, from Kabul, and I started working with American military in Afghanistan in 2010, and then I was work with them up to 2015. After that, I was start working with Minister of Interior, and after that I was. Among this time that I was working formally jobs to feed myself and feed family and support. I was an activist. That I'm always speaking. I was always do advocacy. I was always speaking about human rights. I was always speaking about a lot of agendas over there in Afghanistan. As a young generation, that I must speak. We did our best. I was a part of a peace negotiation of Afghanistan when Afghanistan had a peace negotiation with Taliban. So I worked with a team of special representative of United States that they work for peace process. But unfortunately, unlike that, we lost Taliban take over the Afghanistan. So when they take over the Afghanistan, then I was decided. I speak with all of my brothers and sisters, so all those believers that because we had a lot of work over there. We had a lot of projects. For example, we had a peace building projects, we had healthcare projects, we had educational projects, we had capacity building, and we had entrepreneurship projects. And we work in 7 provinces, including Kabul, 8 provinces. So a lot of people will work on that project with us, and we're serving for free healthcare for the people. Our mobile clinics was going in different far from places in all those provinces, that those people that do not have any healthcare services, so we provide that. When the Taliban came, so I decided to stay, because I was saying that I was a big asset of that country. I educate their Now I had all those projects, and those donors and those people that they were partners that they was with us. They agreed to stay and pray for peace and pray for these people. And they told that we are leaving, but we are going to continue working. So I was told, oh, that's good, and also I'm not leaving. Then I stayed there. So on that situation, the situation was so bad, and we have a lots of assets over there. We had cars, we had guest houses, we had offices, we had people. Then the Taliban was walking everywhere and anywhere that they see that the house is nice, then they're going in. The office is nice, then they're going in. And they called for the in TV that please, those people that they have businesses and they want to be protected from us to, because that was not a government, that's groups. Every groups have their own places. So then and then I went to there. I went to there to the Taliban, speaking with Taliban. That, oh, I have these assets, and if you want, then I will continue. If you do not want, then I will leave. When I would explain for them that that this is the situation, so they told, no, it's a good. You're a good asset, and we were working for future of Afghanistan. Then stay. You must stay. So okay. Then I decided to stay there, and I continue working. Again, we open our offices. Our employees came back, and then continue. We out all the Americans. We had the Americans. We had Koreans. We had Germans on our side, our partners. We out them on that situation. The airport situation was so bad. The crisis over there. There was explosion happened, and then I helped them to go out from there to the airport, and then they went and they back. But I was there. So among this time, Taliban was they were not honest in my services. They are honest. They were looking for my assets and for my networks, that who am I, what I am doing, and
so examining you.
Yes. So among that time, when they research, so my Facebook, in social media, I have a lots of photos, thousands of photos with all the governmental officials, with politicals, with diplomats, and with international organizations. So then they research it, and then they attack in one of our guest house. In the guest house, we had Bible, we had all the materials that we had that working for God's kingdom, that foreigners, all the Americans, brothers and sisters, they had over there. Then they took that, and from there, at the start, they attack in all of our areas, my house, arrest the people, all of the security guards, they arrested, and then they get all of assets in all the provinces, and they torture those people and sending the boy. I was there. One of my friends, my brothers, was called me, and one of my friends, I came out. And when they told me that my office was, we had one office in 5th Street and one office in 30th Street. Then in 30th Street, my brother was there, and he called me. The Taliban is here, and they're searching what's going on. I said, oh, really? So then I came out from my office, and I with one of my friends. And then they, after a while, they attack in my office, and everybody was. We don't have a choice, and
Is
so.
that what kind of drove you to move?
Yes,
or leave Afghanistan?
Yeah. No, leaving Afghanistan is a big journey. I didn't fly, and I didn't. We had some parts with car, but a lots of places we walked. 27 days. inside of Afghanistan, from Kabul to Iran. We from Kabul, when me and the CEO of the project, PAP, Prosperous Afghanistan Project, that was the project name. The CEO of the project and me, we were in the same place when the Taliban attacked to their house and bring their brother, and then called. And this was in the morning. They called for him that, oh look, your wife, your brother, your sister, your child, everything is in ours. Come. And then my friend, he told, wrong number, just wrong number, and off the phone. And then he told one of our other friend told that, oh look, you must leave the Kabul, otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Then we sought from there. We found a person. He drive us from Kabul to Parwan, from Kapisa to Parwan, Panjshir, like Samangan, Baklan, Mazar Sharif. Then we stay over there for 5 days. Among this time, they are torturing our people and sending messages, voices for us, and come. And so a lot of problems of the families, those families of those people that are in jail, and we don't have a hope. So from there, we 5 days we stay in Mazar Sharif, and then we wait for the evacuation team. But unfortunately, Taliban closed the evacuation, the Mazar Sharif airport. They attacked in the hotels. Then we were in one of the house of our friends. From there, me and Selani, we went to Faryab, Maimana, Ghormaj, Badkhis, Qalai, these provinces, and walk among this, and then Pakistan, and then Iran.
I want to fast forward if we can, because you after 27 days you made it to Iran.
Yes.
And then from Iran to
Yes. Then we arrived in 29th of November 2021 in Tehran. We out from in 13th of November from Tehran to Brazil.
Okay.
Then 1 year we was over there, and then we 1 year 1 day we was over there, and we pray a lot, and we don't had a hope, but I go to like one of our brothers. He helped us to the embassy, and he introduced us to the embassy because we work over there in Afghanistan together. Then we got the visa from there, and then we fly from there to Brazil. When we arrived in Brazil, I was in another situation that like hundreds of people are sleeping in the airports, Afghan people.
Wow. Wow.
The people are not understanding each other because English. Some people know English. Some people know English, and the Portuguese is a difficult. So when I was arrived there, I was seeing that what's going on. I was seeing the people have a blankets and kids. A lot of people do not have a shower to go to shower to us. So then we. Because after we arrived in Tehran, then another people, my brother came to Tehran, the team came they came legally among the time. We got 27 visa from there, from Brazil. Then we are a group, a team there, and when we arrived in Brazil. So we told that what should we do? Then we pray for that, and then we speak with our brothers and sisters, with those people that we work together. Then they told that we can start our ministry.
Yeah.
Then
This is where it gets, every pace of your journey is interesting, but it's how God placed you in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and all these Afghan people in the airport that are essentially stuck.
Yes.
Can't leave the airport because they don't have anywhere to go. And that's when your team starts this whole ministry to them. And to me, it's amazing to hear all the work you were able to accomplish with just a few people to help all these refugees?
Oh yeah, when we see the situation and when we speak together and give advices from all the friends and outside and inside our network, that what should we do, we are here. Then God give us permission. God give us something in our hearts that, okay, let's start our ministry back. Then we start working over there. Afghanistan Refugee Rescue Organization. We found that organization over there. We found later, but we start working before that. When we arrive there, then we see the situations. Then we start working. We are volunteer with, there's a groups of the Brazilians collective. They was helping people and bringing some food from outside or doing something. Then we start volunteer with them. That okay, we are Afghans and we are ready to help you. So we have these talents and we have these experiences. Then among the 20 days, they give all responsibility for us. And they told, you're all this team know the language, and then just write us and what we need and what we do. Then we get some organized, to bring the people in on shower and give some clothes for the kids and for the women and foods, and that's the schedule. People was coming in there, going to their shifts daily and on time, and then we made busy one people, a team over there. Then we start advocacy. Then me and my brother and one of the lady, Ana Paula, Fernanda, and another Afghan lady, Shugufa, we went to Brasilia, in the capital. We get the photos and we made the reports and we did everything, and then we went to Brasilia. We went to Congress.
Okay.
We were told that what's going on. So when you're giving the visa and people are sleeping in the
airport.
Yeah, in the airport. So what's their future? Tell us. And then we start advocacy and we write and we send all these. We had experiences. We send all these reports for the media. Then the media were aware that there are the Afghans. How media came, and then Congress. We met the vice president of the Congress, and we met Ministry of Justice. We met the Ministry of Immigrants. We went there. We arranged a time, and then we spent.
Because they had a problem.
Yes.
They had something to deal with, and you and your team offered a solution.
Yes. Then we told, so what should we do? Then we push from media side and from our team, and then we clear the airports. The governments make a fund and get a big hotel near I forgot the name, the city.
Is that for people to stay in?
Yeah, we move all the people. We move all the, that was by grace of God and by blessing of God, then we are able to solve that problem. So we move them all, we move all of them in the shelter, and then, so we did. On that day we sleep well, so on that day we sleep well, and the airport, the cleaners came, clean all the airports, and we burn all the blankets and etc. So tomorrow morning I had a call from airport. So there are other Afghans are here. So what should we do with that? Over there the shelter was full. So we did, and then we we got our license, and then we start English classes, Portuguese classes. We start entrepreneurship, making job for the people and finding job, speaking with the companies, speaking with the local organization, speaking with the church and international organizations. So we did our ministry. This ministry was the first ministry from Afghanistan people. Afghanistan people do not had any diplomatic relationship with Brazil from before. There was no embassy. So they don't have any experience of this community. This community was new.
Well, it just seemed like you guys, you guys were the right people with the right tools to handle this situation, that God strategically placed you there in Brazil to help your own people.
Yes. Yes, that's something that God's give this ability and bless us for us, that we be there and we serve our people. And now we have now our flags are moving over there in Brazil. When there's a meeting somewhere, when there's then our people going and our teams are attending and then speaking about Afghanistan as an agenda for them.
Because really, God prepared you in so many ways while you were in Afghanistan. You speak 7 languages?
I speak 6 languages.
6 languages, but
When a
still,
little.
you're able to interact with all these different tribal groups from Afghanistan, be able to speak with them in their own language, providing a comfort.
Yeah.
And then you're working on issues about housing, about clothing, about
Yes.
showers, about food, education. I mean, it's so many things. What's the name of your organization?
Afghanistan Refugee Rescue Organization.
So if somebody, a
Aro.
viewer, is interested in helping you or praying for you,
So they can. Aro is a short name, and we are international media, and those people that they're interesting to be joined with us and see our activity, and also those people that they're praying. So they can Afghanistan rescue. They can pray for the rescue also of Afghanistan. So as we see today, this is what's going on over there in Afghanistan. All the world know. Unfortunately, our people are not educated, and the tourist groups always using that people. And according to the story of Afghanistan, now the schools are closed for the women. The women cannot go to school, they cannot go to university, they cannot work.
but here in Brazil, and I'm assuming that your operations are similar up in Canada, up in Toronto, that you're educating people, teaching them language skills, teaching them ways to survive in, Western culture down in Brazil, and really doing something as Afghan people, helping Afghan people.
Yes, when we did that experience over there in Brazil, then we decided let's go to United States with the team. Then some of our team came to United States.
Out in
now,
Virginia, you said?
Yes, we live in Virginia, and we found our organization in Virginia. Then among that last year we found our organization. In Canada we have our team over there. They're working. Still, it's under progress. We did not have our license, but our team is over their own, and we are working.
Okay, so preparing.
But in Virginia we have our office, we have our structure, we have our team, we have our people, and we are working for immigrants here, to educate them, to give them advices, because when I came to United States, I was seeing a lot of problems here also. Yes, United States have everything, a lot of agencies that they are working for immigrants. But the thing is this, that some of the Afghans, they don't know, they cannot follow up. They don't know how to follow their meals, they don't know how to work with their own people, they don't know how to educate themselves. So I think, but by grace of God, we found the organization here, and we are working, continue praying and working for Afghanistan rescue.
That's what so excited me and encouraged me, because I was like, okay, I know people that have attempted to do things for the Afghan people, but they'll tell you, they've told me that there aren't organizations, Afghan organizations, helping Afghan refugees. And is refugee the right word? Or Afghan people?
No. Afghanistan Refugee Rescue Organization.
Rescue.
Yes.
Yeah. The reason I say that, that's what I'm so encouraged by everything you're doing. Everything you're doing is empowering them, loving on them. The verse that came to mind, as you've done to the least of these, and you guys are really modeling Christian love, if I can say that, in reaching out to others.
Yes, one of the most important, the biggest problem in Afghanistan is it's a long time that Afghan people is killing each other, fighting about their religion, and that's the biggest problem. And we give thousands of millions of people sacrifices of this war. Because of what? Because of the religion. And when we're seeing, they're afraid to people cannot share their truths with them. The Afghanistan people, according to ideology, these people that they're leading, and especially the religion Islam, they're putting the people like in a prison, darkness.
But you guys, through your ministry, are really shedding light on your own people.
Yes, that's we came out from there, and we see the truths that these people, they're a part of their own mission to use the people and to put people in darkness. Why? If I'm saying an example. Why they are not putting the ladies to go to school? Because they want to be.
Because we're wrapping up pretty quick. I mean,
yeah.
You leave me wanting to hear more, and that's why we're going to have to post your website or Facebook postings and put up information about what you're doing, because this is one of the best and most encouraging things I've heard about Afghanistan ever. You know, having spent time over there and seeing people in the heart of the Afghan people is so much to do well, you know, but Afghans helping Afghanistan people here, you know, in South America and in North America is just really phenomenal. I commend you so much, and I just pray for Arrow, for this ministry, to be recognized as a blessing that people can pray for, support. I just thank you for joining us for this special and sharing with us today. Thank you.